Hey, this is Cardell. Today's topic is Hypseus and JoyToKey once again, and it's the second time recording this because no machine did not want to refresh the screen near the end. So we're going to try and cover this one more time. I noticed a problem with BigBox mode and the batch files for JoyToKey and Hypseus where it would automatically launch both JoyToKey, then the game, and when you exit the game, it would kill JoyToKey in a batch file that looks like this. Okay. Now this is slightly different because like from the original one, which I think I went over this in the other one, but it's basically this and then a pause. Like there's not much in it, but we don't need any of this stuff because today I kind of figured out a way during the live stream on how to convert these batch files into an emulator and ROM file like you would with a main game. So we're going to kind of go over that and show you what it looks like. So we'll show you what the emulator looks like because there's a couple of things in here. So I've added Hypseus and it is set to just the Hypseus.exe. I have nothing in here. We actually don't care about any of the command line stuff. We just hide the console and startup shutdown. And then we have a running script in here. And this is in a post, but it's very simple. This is the general thing that every other closed script uses. And I'm adding one below that for JoyToKey. So it's going to close. This takes care of closing JoyToKey. And we just associate it with Laserdisc, but we don't set it as a default because we don't want it to, because I have more than one emulator. So we'll just use it as Laserdisc, and we're done. So now let's go into Time Traveler. So we're going to edit Time Traveler. And the first thing we have is we have it launching JoyToKey. So this runs it before the main application is checked. Don't check after anything else. And that's it. We just add JoyToKey. So it's going to launch this and then the game, like the ROM file, which is going to be the next step. We're going to do launching. And this would normally set to the batch file from before. Now we have to set it to this timetraveler.txt, which is in the batch file as the frame file, the singe timetraveler.txt. So each one of the games is going to be different, and you're going to have to select it in Launchbox manually when you add the game. You can import the games and choose this as the ROM file if you want. And then you can do the emulation. So the emulation is where all the fancy stuff comes in. So if we go like this, we'll just redo this. We'll choose Hypseus, use a custom command line, and we're going to copy everything after the executable. So the singe onwards, Shift End, Control C to copy, and we're going to come back into here and we're going to paste this in. Now, if you do not put, since we're using a custom command line, if you do not put the ROM file in this command line, Launchbox automatically dumps it at the end of the line. We don't want that because it's not a valid parameter. What the parameter is actually this frame file, that's txt that we just kind of replaced, right? So we're going to put the keyword %ROM file %. And that's going to tell Launchbox to whatever the ROM file name, it's going to dump it into this command line. And that's where we want it. So that is the actual file that we want to load. And it loads this entire command after the Hypseus executable. And we also gain access to all the scripting stuff. So we refresh. And so this is what it's like. All right, so we got this. We can see we have JoyToKey is running. Hypseus is selected as our profile. We get keys, start works, escape, exits out. All right, so let's do the test in BigBox. So we're gonna load up BigBox here. Daphne, Time Traveler. And there we go. So now we have coins, start, we can play, and we can press escape. we get the game over, and we're back to the emulator. So that's how it works. I hope that helps. And if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and tell your friends if they're having the same problems. And we will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.